Hey, so this is gonna be a shorter one probably. I didn't have a working refrigerator for a long time. I lived in my apartment, which is really cheap. It's literally $400 a month for my apartment. And I live by myself. The only reason that I picked this apartment was because of how cheap it was. Sadly, it was a 30-minute drive from my work at the time, which was a technology company. But, it worked, and it fit the budget. It was $400 a month. That's what I needed, man. I didn't make that much money. I still don't make that much money. I make more than I used to, and for a time I made less when I worked at the pizza joint. It was tough making ends meet, even with only $400 a month payments for my rent. And so, I just never had a working refrigerator. I got my $1,000 stimulus check at one time, and I'm like, hey, I need some more things to spice up my house. What should I get? And I have a tiny mini fridge, which I can fit like a carton of eggs, maybe a bottle of drink, and a couple of things in there. And you know what? I have this tiny mini fridge, so I don't really need a big refrigerator. What I need is a washer and dryer. So I got myself a washing machine and drying machine, which is such a luxury. I'm going to tell you, I fucking love my washing machine and drying machine, and I would not trade them for a refrigerator, okay? They are just so good. And so what I mostly ate was eggs that can fit in a refrigerator, and ramen, and ravioli. And that was about all I ate, honestly. That and the spares few times when I go out with my coworkers and I'd eat out with them for lunch. But it was usually ravioli, ramen, or eggs I can fit in my refrigerator. Or since my boss at the tech company always brought like company snacks and shit to put in the refrigerator and stuff, I'd like grab an apple out of there. Oh, we've got some fucking Rice Krispie treats, apple Rice Krispie treats, ramen. This is a great lunch today. I'm eating good. So I just never bought a refrigerator, and then I spent $1,000 on a washer and dryer, and I just didn't have like extra money in my leeway for my budget. I probably should have put the $1,000 in the savings or something in case I had an emergency. But I'm a fucking idiot. Why would I do that when I can get a washing machine and drying machine, bro? That means I don't have to go to the fucking laundromat and like be around disgusting people during the pandemic and shit. So I just don't have a refrigerator. And my coworkers are always like poking fun at me because I don't have a refrigerator and shit. And I'm like, yeah, I'll eventually get a refrigerator. Don't you worry. I don't know when I'm going to get one, but I'll get one eventually. And so for Christmas, they literally all pitched together and bought me a refrigerator. I'm not going to list all their names, but so we had my one coworker who's in help desk with me, another coworker who's in the help desk with me, and then we had our developer and our project manager and our CEO all pitched in and bought me a refrigerator for Christmas. And it was just so nice, dude. Getting like a gift from someone. I hadn't received a gift in years. Obviously, no, I received some gifts, but it wasn't anything like this, It was like my little brother, who I spent a lot of time with, would like for Christmas or my birthday would try to give me some of his candy, or like he's like, here, I got $10 for my birthday earlier this year. You can have it. I'm like, no, bro, you keep that. I appreciate the thought, dude. You go, little man. But yeah, I just hadn't received any like gifts from anyone besides him, and I really appreciate him trying to give me gifts. He's such a great brother. But it was different, man. It hit different. And for a time, I felt like kind of upset that I was so resentful of my old job, even though my CEO treated me like shit and didn't pay me worth shit and like gave me promotions and work with no promotion and salary. I was kind of questioning why I was so resentful of him. He actually put like $50 towards buying a refrigerator for me, which in the grand scheme of things was nothing because he made $1 million contracts. So yeah, why pay your employee a salary when you can put $50 towards for a refrigerator? Fuck you, dude. But besides the CEO, just being a total prick, it was nice seeing all these people, pitch in and get me something for Christmas. And the refrigerator, I still use it to this day. It's a great refrigerator. It's not the biggest refrigerator. It's not fancy. You know, you can't get water out of it. It doesn't make ice. But I can put 2 carts of eggs in there and actually fit some decent shit in there. It's actually, you know, it's like double the size of my old refrigerator. And it's also got a small freezer, which is smaller than my old refrigerator, but you know, it's more. I got a freezer and I got like double the size of a fridge now. It's really nice. And I really appreciate the gift they gave me. From time to time, I still go out and hang out at lunch with those coworkers, you know, the people on the support team and the project manager and that developer. Obviously, I don't go to work with that CEO. He's a fucking prick. It's just like absolutely wild looking back and thinking about, you know, like my coworkers actually cared enough to buy me a fucking refrigerator, dude. I really appreciate it. I really miss working with him. Not because the work was fun, but just because it was nice coming into the office and being able to like actually talk to these guys. They're really cool people. Would I go back and work there to just to work with them and whatnot? No. I'm at a much better job and point in my life now. I feel like I still have the same issues mentally. Still facing some hurdles in my life. But I feel like I'm at a much better point. I'm making more money. The job's a lot less stressful. All my coworkers enjoy their work compared to my old job where everyone hated it. And I just feel like I'm in a better place now. I still miss working with them sometimes. And I'm like, man, I really wish I could just go into the office and give that guy a hug or something, you know. Give him a fist bump. Ask him how his day was, you know. How's the project coming along today? That's how I got a refrigerator for free. And I really appreciate the gift.
I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreary